Praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh. Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kamarash. This is a lesson on scattered Israelite, or the Israelites being scattered in the four corners of the earth. Right? Alright. Israel being scattered in the four corners of the earth. Alright. Israel being scattered in the four corners of the earth. Alright. And God's will, this is edifying because they wouldn't find them in one place at this time or this time around. Alright. Shalom. Alright. So let me just go into the scriptures to show you that Israel was scattered, you know, and there's no such thing as spiritual Israel. Alright, this is Deuteronomy 20, 28 and 64, and this is one of the courses. This is where it all started because we didn't obey the Lord. The Lord decided to split us up as a people and put us in different land across the globe. Alright. Moreover, the Lord will scatter you among all people from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth, and there you shall serve other gods, wood and stone, which you or your fathers have not. Because wood and stone is his different religion. Alright. His different religion is the gods of wood and stone. Leviticus 26 and 33. You, however, I will scatter among the nations and will draw out a sword after you, and that sword represents the so-called white man, Esau. That sword represent Esau. Alright, that sword was the is Esau blessing. Alright, as your land becomes desolate and your cities become waste. Alright, and that did happen because the land of Israel did become desolate, and where Israel was gathered together as a united people, the land become waste. When you go into the history, Deuteronomy 4 and 27, the Lord will scatter you among the peoples, and you will be left few in number among the nations where the Lord drive you. And that's exactly what happened. We were prosecuted, our forefather was prosecuted among these different nations where we were scattered. Alright, that's the one of the course. Alright, and that show that we are the people of the Lord. Alright, Psalms 106 and 27, and that he would cast their seed among the nations, scatter them in the lands, and scatter them in the lands, and that's what happened. Alright, Deuteronomy, Jeremiah 9 and 69 will scatter them among the nations who neither they nor their fathers have known, and I will send the sword after them until I have annihilated them. And that's what happened. All this hell that we catching, get toward the bill, everything that we going through among these nations is because the Lord put us through it. Alright, it's because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai put us through it. Alright, and I will send the sword after them until I have annihilated them. And that's what happened. Ezekiel 12 and 50. How? And I scattered them among the nations and spread them among the countries. Alright. Ezekiel 20:23. Also I swore to them in the wilderness that I would scatter them among the nations and disperse them among the lands. Ezekiel 22 and 15, I will scatter you among the nations, and I will disperse you through the lands, and I will consume your uncleanness from you. Alright, uncleanness come by not keeping the law. And that's what happened because our people didn't keep the law. Alright, the Lord scattered them, they become unclean because of their sin. Alright, Jeremiah 23:13 and 24. Therefore, I will scatter them like driving straw to the desert wind. Alright, and that desert wind is America. Alright, Ezekiel 5 and 10. Therefore, therefore, fathers will eat their sons among you, and sons will eat their fathers, for I will execute judgment on you and scatter all your remnant to every wind. Remnant is the elect, the government. Alright, the heads of Israel, the Lord scattered among all nations. So we fall as a people. Jeremiah 18 and 17, like as east when I will scatter them before the enemy, I will show them my back and not my face in the day of their calamity. And that's what happened. The time of slavery, the Lord didn't show us no favor. That's why Esau was killing us out so much. Alright? In the cotton field. Alright? And so forth. I will scatter to every wind all who are among him, his helpers and all his troop, and I will draw out a sword after them. Ezekiel 12 and 20 and 14, 1 Kings 14 and 15. For the Lord will strike Israel as a reed is shaken in the water, and he will uproot Israel from this good land which he gave to their fathers, and I will scatter them beyond the Euphrates river, because they have made it as what is that? Asherim, provoking the Lord to hunger. Nehemiah 1 and 8. Remember the word. This is beautiful. Remember the word which you commanded your servant Moses, saying, if you are unfaithful, I will scatter you among the people. Alright? And as Israel was unfaithful. Lamentation 4 and 16. The presence of the Lord has scattered them. He will not continue to regard them. They did not honor the priests. They did not favor the elders. You see? Israel was being real disrespectful, bro. Psalms 14 and 11. 44:11. You gave us as a sheep to the eating, and have scattered us among the nations. Ezekiel 36 and 19. Also I scattered them among the nations. They were dispersed throughout the lands according to their ways and their deeds I judged them. Alright? And let me see. Alright, and the Lord will guide us. I know the Lord wants you to come back. So this is the time that we're in, warning you to come back. Zechariah 2 and 6. Hold there. Flee from the land of the north, which is America. Declare the Lord, for I have dispersed you as the four winds of the heaven. Declare the Lord. Alright. So while y'all watching y'all side, y'all watching y'all side. Come on. Shalom.